Hi, I'm John, and this is round 1 of season 2 of my F1 23 career mode series. And in this part we'll be racing on the Bahrain International Circuit in Bahrain. Alright, here we are again in Bahrain for the start of the second season and the year 2024. In the previous season, in 2023, Verstappen took the Drivers' Trophy and Red Bull won the Constructors' Championship. And there weren't any driver moves during the off-season, so every team has the exact same 2 drivers we had last season. But the big news of the off-season was, of course, that Lewis Hamilton has made a deal with Ferrari and is joining them at the end of this season. So going into season 3, Hamilton is going to be racing in a Ferrari. So yeah, that's going to be exciting to see. Other than that, the season calendar has shaken up a bit. There's some returning races. We dropped 1 race and the order has been shaken up a bit. So yeah, on our side we're gonna focus on trying to at least keep 6th place in the constructors standings. And personally I finished P10 on my debut season in the driver standings, so I think the only reasonable thing to do is to aim higher this year. So so let's jump into qualifying and let's see how we perform. Alright. Not the best way to start the season.
Okay, the guys have found a leak in one of the coolant lines, so we're patching that up as we speak. Hold tight for now until we've got everything checked over.
Yep. Alright. Let's head to the track. Teammate status. I guess he hasn't driven a lap yet. Big slide. I can definitely improve on that. Had a big moment in turn 2. but I'm still 4/10 faster than Alex, or 3/10, 3.5. Alright, let's just wait till the end and do one last run. Well, turn 2 was good, but made a lot of mistakes after that. Alright, not too bad.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Perez, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alright, P7 in the end, and ahead of my teammates, so yeah, I'm happy with that result, and it gives us a good chance to fight for points in the race, so yeah, let's see how the race goes.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Mäkinen, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Norris, Albon, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Stroll, Gasly, Joe, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yep. Alright, so 8 laps on the softs and 12 laps on the mediums. Alright, let's do it.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Copy. I locked up into turn 1. Didn't really have intentions of sending it, but that worked out pretty well.
Unavailable. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
Okay.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yep, but it doesn't work, right? I'm already sliding around a bit. Teammate status.
Okay, Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're currently 16th, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 36.9.
Copy. Am I the only one on softs?
Caution, caution. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Yep.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.3 seconds.
Confirm change.
Copy. Worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Really? Just feels like the tires are starting to go.
Close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds up the road.
Yeah. I'm trying my best. Sliding in the rear. corner exits.
Now we're boxing this lap.
Copy. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Your last lap time was a 1:36.5. And gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds.
Alright, boxing.
Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Good job, guys.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Had a slide there, got on the curb.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 10.1 seconds.
Copy. pushed too hard. I messed up.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
Copy that.
There's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay?
Copy. Alright. Well, let's regroup and let's finish this. I think we're in a good position.
This is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
Yep, I guess that's the only thing we can do. Get on the mediums and yep, do the rest on that. Alright, let's go for it.
Good luck out there, again. pace back.
Yep.
Gap to your teammate behind is 4.7 seconds. Okay, good work. Great pass.
That's how it's done.
To drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Yep.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
a big slide in turn 2. Almost crashed into Sainz.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.8 seconds.
We've got this guy's teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 6.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 11th. Time last lap was a 1 minute 36.5. Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Yep, definitely sliding a bit already. Sliding a lot. Full race update.
Second place, you're in second place. It's Perez ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Russell behind, and the gap behind us is 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
Copy.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yep.
fuel remaining.
Come on, guys. Come on, let's go.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. And thanks to his performance today, Sergio Perez is now our new points leader in the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, there was a lot of incredible driving out there today, but if I had to pick someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez. Fantastic driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings, and Red Bull take over as championship leaders. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Okay, that's how you start the season. Yeah, that was an amazing race. I feel like I had good pace and yeah, just drove a good race. Had some close battles there, and I feel like others around me made more mistakes than what I did. And I didn't drive a perfect race either. Made plenty of mistakes there, but nothing too big that would have ruined my race. So yeah, but definitely would not have expected to get a podium on my first race on the second season. So yeah, I'm just happy that the race went well. Things really went our way. I think we benefited from the red flag by quite a bit. I think we weren't on the best tire before the red flag, but then the playing field got evened out a bit, and yeah, since we went for the softs at the start of the race, we only had the mediums, which I think were the right choice at the end, since yeah, the softs, I mean, they could do 8 laps, but only just, so yeah, they were definitely struggling by the end. Those who went with the softs. I think we had the perfect strategy and executed the race well. So yeah, really happy with the weekend. And yeah, it's nice to start the season off strong. And I'm not expecting us to be fighting for podiums each race now, but I think we have good pace. At least we had here. So I think we are going to be fighting for points more often than not, based on what I've seen here in this weekend. So yeah. A nice start to the season, and looking forward to seeing how the rest of the season goes. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.